some people love going to seminars. Some people are like, I'm not wasting my money on whatever, okay? And I've been to quite a few, some really good ones, some that I learned a lot of new moves, some of them just concepts. I've had some that were, I guess you might would consider a little bit of a dud, a little disappointing, whether it be just, you know, they didn't give any new information or they weren't really into the seminar themselves that much. You know, you're being paid to do this and you've really got to, you know, sell your seminar, okay? But so I just went to one supporting, you know, some local gyms here. Josh Yelverton came up from Gulf Shores. He had a match up here. Actually, with one of our teammates, Baby Joe, had a super fight with him and was doing a seminar the next day. So he has trained under Sean Applegate when they were down at Gulf Shores, and Chase Hanna and all those guys together. So leg lock games, awesome, okay? So I was always interested to see, you know, their developments on things like that, okay? So he shared, you know, some setups they do for entering into the guard. He shared some things about his butter half, so what he calls it's like a butterfly half guard combination, which works really well. Okay, so, you know, for example, a lot of these moves I have seen, I've trained, okay, and some people are like, well, I already know those moves, so it's not really, I wasted money going. But one thing he said to me, pointed out, that just made like, I was already glad I was there, but made it so worth it. Just one detail that he pointed out about a heel hook I was doing, just drilling, and it was so worth it. Okay, so if you're ever questioning like going to seminars, things like that, if you take one thing away, it's like, yes, that's good. It's worth it, okay? You've just advanced your jiu-jitsu, okay? So for example, on the heel hook, okay? Let's just say I'm outside here, okay? Let's say I got outside position here. I've got the knee line in, okay? And I'm going for the heel. All right, this is something I naturally do when I go down on the leg, okay? But when I go top side, when the leg's here, okay, I'm not doing it the same. And he pointed this out, okay? Whenever I'm showing you how to do this, we're reaching back here, pinching, and I always say put it on where your watch would be, okay, right here. It wasn't here. I come back, I pinch, and I set it right where my watch would be, okay? And that's a placement, that's shelving it, that's a placement thing, and I lock my hands close to the joint here, not down here, okay? So this is what I'll show. And this is good. This is where it needs to be. However, if I'm going belly down on it, I hide my elbow. I don't get my elbow, and when I go down, it changes my hand position. Okay. What I wasn't doing is when I'm top side here and I'm coming back and shelving and locking. He pointed out, look at my elbow. See, it's out here. That's space. Okay. My wrist is where it needs to be. But he said, watch this. He said, when you go down your elbow, you're laying on the side of your arm, which is pushing your elbow in. So I've got to mimic that same tightness here. So when I'm here, I'm going to rotate my thumb upward here. There. Okay, I already just felt everything here get tighter. Now my elbow's in and I'm here. So when I bridge, it's here. Okay, you can see Clay's already, I'm not even putting pressure on the knee. Okay, so instead of just shelving it here, having it locked right now, how much pressure do you feel on your, not too bad. When I rotate the thumb up, and go here, I can already feel this about to give before I even attack the knee. Okay, so I believe this seminar was $40. You know, pretty cheap seminar, 40 bucks. So worth it, just for someone who does this so regularly to point that out to me. That I was like, just going through like, boom, like just the motion here, I've got it shelved. He said, no, that rotation right there will change everything, okay? So just that difference, I feel so much more successful finishing a heel hook when I go down on it here. And I thought it was just, I'm on it, so there's more pressure. But no, it's because my top side heel hook was not as tight. Okay, whether you pass it off from 411 over to here and do it, we're getting that elbow in and a little bit of upward rotation there, okay? So if you're ever questioning under seminar, things like that, you find just a little nugget like that, it makes everything worth it, okay?